This month, Media Talk 101 is celebrating 20 years as a nonprofit ministry.
Thank you for the message that this generation needs.
This was an awesome presentation. I am very glad that I got to hear this perspective. This is something that few talk about and even fewer truly apply.
But the origins of Media Talk 101 began 35 years ago when at the age of 17, I decided to go on a media fast. My 2-week media detox had a positive impact on my life and set a better course for the years ahead. In the late 90s, while serving as a full-time youth pastor, I began to see the need to help teens understand the importance of media discernment and how it could benefit them spiritually, morally, relationally, emotionally, and physically if they learned to make better media choices. Then, in 2003, I joined a national speaking team for a youth organization addressing the subject of media in youth groups in schools. I began traveling the country with my family to speak at schools, churches, camps, retreats, and conferences. This predated Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Netflix, and smartphones. Then, in 2005, I launched the nonprofit organization Media Talk 101. In early 2006, I wrote a book, built a website, and created a presentation to share with audiences beginning in Chicago.
I've thought about how media affects my life, and I should learn to have better discernment of good and evil. But you've really made me think and reconsider my choices. I'm so glad God has led you to do this. Thank you.
In time, other speakers joined to help to get the message out of media discernment in the light of following Christ.
I think it's great what you do. I'm going to go on a media fast.
For the next 5 years, I crossed the country speaking to youth, parents, educators, and pastors. The next big step came in 2011 when I spent the entire year producing the documentary Captivated, Finding Freedom in a Media Captive Culture. The documentary released in 2012 and was watched by tens of thousands of households across the U.S. and around the globe.
I had the privilege of looking at a documentary called Captivated. It's an excellent one. I wish that every Christian family listened to this documentary.
A must-see for every household in America. A wake-up call for every parent and pastor in the nation.
I think that this is one of the most crucial films you will ever watch.
The Lord put it on my heart to integrate outreach to Christian filmmakers through Media Talk 101. In 2014, the Christian Worldview Film Festival was born. Over a decade later, this annual event continues to equip Christian filmmakers with training and provide them with opportunities to network with other filmmakers and build their relationship with God. In 2017, my book, Media Choices, Convictions, or Compromise, was published in Kenya, Africa, for a national reading program run by the ministry Tamazi. Around 3,000 teens read the book and wrote essays. My wife Mary and I attended the awards gala for the reading program. We were able to equip Tamazi with Media Talk 101 materials, which continue to be utilized in Africa. In 2020, I was inspired to make an online course for teens that could be accessed globally. It took a couple of years, but Screen Time 101 was launched in 2023 for teens and families.
Screen Time 101 has been helpful for our family in creating great discussions after each lesson.
It has shown me how badly I was influenced by screens and helped me come back to God. I have started to have a healthy media diet now.
In 2024, I was nominated by the Lausanne Media Engagement Network to be a U.S. delegate for the 4th Lausanne Congress in Seoul, South Korea. It was the opportunity of a lifetime to gather with over 5,000 Christian leaders from 200 countries around the globe. I was invited to speak at a special event called the Lausanne Media Engagement Forum. I also partnered with a church in Korea that has translated and subtitled the Screen Time 101 course for Koreans. In 2025, I released a new book for parents, Help, The Smartphone Ate My Family. Every week, we send out a short email to our subscribers with tips for taming tech and other helpful advice. Since beginning this campaign a little over a year ago, over 200,000 emails have been opened to provide encouragement to our readers. And 5 months ago, we launched the Media Talk 101 YouTube channel, which now has over 30 videos with 10,000 views and growing. In the last 20 years, the challenges have only grown larger for teens and adults when it comes to wisely navigating today's media, entertainment, and technologies. The Christ-centered ministry of Media Talk 101 is needed more than ever. And Media Talk 101 also needs supporters to help keep it going. If you'd like to help us as we've crossed this 20-year milestone, consider a small one-time gift of only $20, or you can make that a recurring monthly gift. Even a small donation makes a big difference. If you're able to give more, that would be a big help. You can find a donation link in the description below. Thank you for your support. Let's continue to reach out to this generation with a message of media discernment in the light of following Christ.